Suppose I can show you how you can use that insignificant 1% to ensure that your business live on forever. Would you be interested?
We at CIBC are here. We are ready to guide you. We are ready to also refer you to the other partners.
I want to tell you that most of our millionaires, they don't spend their own money. They actually take loans. It's really loans that they take and invest.
And don't forget to write us a review on Google about your experience. And until next time, Pelpa time protection.
From yard to abroad, Stella said the bar, luxury homes and high-rise stars, residential, commercial too. From the island breeze to ocean blue, the diaspora rise, invest.
Welcome to the official Sip and See, courtesy of Stella Global JA. We're going to invite you, with you right now, who's with us in this very big moment, the founder and CEO of Stella Global Realty, Tiffany Gray, who have had a number of years in the real estate business. And she's here as the proud founder and CEO of Stella Global Realty Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, a rousing round of applause. Tiffany Gray.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming out. I'm a little bit nervous because there's so many of you guys. But welcome to Stella Global Realty JA. And today we have a lot in store for you guys. So it's not just about sipping and seeing, but it's also about educating, right? So we have some people that's in the industry, some business professional like CIBC that's going to be explaining to you guys how to get approved, right? What the lenders are looking for. He's also going to discuss some grants that's available to us, small business owners and individuals, right? We're going to have some insurance agents that's going to come by because you guys don't know this, but when you're purchasing, you have to be insured as well because the bank likes to protect their assets, right? Then we're going to have a visitor accountant that's going to help you organize your books, to tell you what to look for. And they do have like seminars to help you organize through QuickBooks. I don't know if you guys utilize QuickBooks for your businesses. But we have a lot in store, and then you're going to see all of our listings, 2 of them being here on site upstairs, so you don't want to miss that. So without further ado, I'm going to come back up, but I want to have CIBC come in and speak to you guys about the loan process because that's a lot of us big hurdle, especially as entrepreneur or first-time home buyers. We don't know what the bank is looking for, so we go in blindly, and when we go in blindly, we end up losing, right? So it's all about educating yourself. So welcome aboard CIBC.
Thank you. Good afternoon, guys. All right, so I'm Davian White. I'm from CIBC. I'm the business banking manager. I'm assigned to our King Street location, right? All right, so I was hoping to be brief, but I think after that rousing introduction, I'm going to have to go in a little. So let me just get right into it. So CIBC has been in the market, the Jamaica market, for over 100 years. We have quite a number of branches right across the island. We are a regional bank, as many persons might know. As it pertains to our mortgage process, we offer a large suite of products. Of course, one of those primarily being mortgages. We do personal lending, but today I'm only going to be focusing on mortgage. And I'm focusing on mortgages not just for individual, but also for the self-employed and the business owner. I'm going to start off with our residential mortgages in terms of, well, I'll end with what we offer, but I'm going to start with pretty much what we are looking for when persons come into the bank. I see where Stella has already presented, they have already presented a checklist, our guide. It's not bad. I mean, I would add a couple things to it, but it's very good. It's a very good start to start out in terms of what we are looking for, what you need to come into the bank with. But starting, the minimum requirements, we all ask for your job letter, pay slip, your ID, TRN, Those are documents that we definitely would need to do our initial assessment. Those may take us into other requirements after doing a credit check, of course. That may take us, depending on what information we see, we may need to ask additional questions. I see where some banks have started looking into also credit card statements as well, in terms of persons who pass their expenses through their credit card. Really, why the bank does this is really just to look at, have an idea of what your monthly spending habits or pattern is. It indicates to us in terms of, it tells how disciplined one may be. I mean, it won't tell us all the details because you do have one-off transactions, as well as some individuals may start out by, you don't have a debt, so to speak, so your spending pattern may be a bit loose, but as you progress in life and you start building out your asset and acquiring car, properties, etc., you may start to curb that monthly, what you call it, casual spending, and start servicing your debt. But in terms of your credit report, what we look for in your credit report, what you have available presently, right? What debts you have, how well you are servicing those debts. We use what we call debt service ratios. We look at that. I think I am going a little off track because I don't want to go too much into that. I want to stay on track for the mortgages. So let me speak specific to documents you submit. I'm going to start by using Stella's checklist. Financial health check for the individual who is employed. For the individual who is employed to an employer and gets their job letter and pay slip, we'll ask you to come in with those. There is a department for all banks that does a verification. And of course, we know we live in the age of where persons are, committing fraudulent activities. So those information and those documents have to be verified. For the individual who is self-employed, we'll ask you to provide your bank statements along with your financials. Now, I'm going to pause on the financials because one of the things that I, as a business banker, have noticed is that many business owners tend to not engage certified accountants or auditors. And then sometimes they tend to, say the banks take too long. Now, one of the things when the bank is going through your financials is that we are going through as accountants ourselves. So what I find happening is that we don't engage certified accountants or at least experienced accountants to put together a proper financials. I've seen financials that are audited with the balance sheet not being balanced, and it's called a balance sheet, so it should be balanced. And the figures that it's out are some ridiculous numbers. There are things missing from it, so we want to start off by ensuring that we engage the professional, right? That's something that's very important. I believe also that we should have a very good relationship with our banker, because once we have a relationship banker, that banker will also assist us, or that realtor who also is a professional as it pertains to what you will need, have it ready, so that's, time with these transactions is very time sensitive, so that we don't have to be experiencing delays. Another thing I've observed in terms of documents required, the agreement for sale. A lot of persons either tend to say, boy, I'm going the cheaper route. I have a friend who works at the tax office or the stamp office and may know a little thing or two about a home purchase, and we avoid the expense of engaging an attorney at law. Now, I have seen where these deals from time to time cost persons some serious money by not engaging an attorney, because many times we avoid the attorney because we are looking at the money we are paying to that person, but then we find ourselves in a pickle because that attorney may, for example, they may not be, the individual we engage may not have the experience that an attorney will have as it pertains to how you will treat with documentations, when you're supposed to pay certain fees, how you're supposed to complete a document, etc. So it's important, again, that we engage the professionals. Lastly, as it pertains to documentation and what we want to persons to come in with is just a minute. Well, it's on the matter of the survey's ID and the valuation report. I mean, the valuation report is not so much a big issue because most banks commission the report at the borrower's expense, but the survey's ID, there are some persons sometimes we engage that are not the most trustworthy as it pertains to the survey's ID. And they are also, I've seen where there are a couple persons now who may have an idea of how to do a surveyor's ID, but they are not a certified land surveyor. And when we also go now and try to verify the document that is presented, there's also a little hiccup. Many of that can be avoided by also engaging a lawyer, an attorney at law, because that's a part of your attorney job. Of course, there are some attorneys who are not thorough. That's an issue because we have a lot of young professionals now who may not have the experience, but I like to encourage persons, vet who you are engaging, vet your attorney, and vetting meaning understanding, asking them questions, find out what their background, how long have they been in the field. All of these things are pretty much important. I'm going to just run and touch on in terms of what we offer. For commercial space, we offer as a bank 65% up to 65% financing. Now, the customer now would be required to provide 35%. For the business owner, there is some relief because we are also a partner of the Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, and persons, after we do an assessment, if you are a business owner and you come in, you may qualify for up to 90% financing. And how you will get that 90% financing, where the DBJ have a facility that we call a Credit Enhancement Fund, right? And what they do is that they upfront the funds once you're approved, because there's an approval process through DBJ as well as the bank. And once you, as a business owner, your business is approved for that financing, of course, then they may upfront that additional 25%. Of course, they have a cap, so I'm not going to tell you that there is no caveat. There are caveats because there is a cap. I believe it's about $30 million, depending on the size of your business. So if that being the cap, depending on the cost of the property you are purchasing, then you may need to foot or upfront additional funds. Now, that again is where your banker comes in, because your banker, depending on how established you are, how long you have been in a market, and also if you have other assets, your banker may propose that you use another asset to either access that additional financing, if you are qualified, of course, or even leverage that property, get all the funds, and just make a straight out cash purchase, which sometimes is less of a headache, and you also have a free title. So that's something that I also encourage. There is another facility as well. I believe DBJ offer a facility that we call Orbit. That's also an additional facility that persons can use to access additional financing. So I would encourage persons to come into the bank, speak to us. I mean, I'll be around the back there. I can give you my number and we can speak further. If it's only for you to inquire, as well as going through your realtor, your agent, have them call so that we can explore what opportunities may exist. We also partner with NHT. So for those persons who want to purchase a residential property, land, we also do for land financing, we do up to 90% financing. And we also, again, we partner with NHT, so you can access your NHT benefit through the bank at the NHT's interest rate, which lessens your overall expense in terms of the rate that you will be paying and your mortgage payment being less. So I would encourage persons to, come into the bank. I can touch on rates in terms of what we offer for rates. We are very competitive, amongst the lowest in the market, 10%, 10.5% rather on commercial facilities. All banks' fees are pretty much discounted at the moment at about 2%. And for residential facility, it's 8.5%, and that's right across the board. For residential home purchase, we do up to 90%. It's also 8.5% for residential land. And as I said before, for the commercial, it's 10.5%. So I'll be here if you have any questions. I mean, it's okay if anybody have any questions to ask. If not, and you want to speak to me one-on-one, I'll be around the back. All right? So I'll end there for now, okay?
Do you guys have any questions for the bank? Not yet? Okay, I want to introduce the team. Let's start off with Martin Smith. He's the realtor that joined the team. Say, hey, Martin. We have Kayla Tomlinson from Ochi. We have Kimberly Fisher. We have Shauna K. Johnson. And then we have Sandra Young in the back. And I know a lot of you guys might have spoke to her on the phone, but she does all of the admin, back office. She's my executive assistant. I can't do anything without her. I want to take a break really fast so you guys to eat and have something to drink before it gets cold and before we invite the next guest. Is that okay? You guys ready to take a break? Fill that stomach? Yes? All right, guys.
So the name's David White from CIBC, Caribbean Bank, King Street. Well, what CIBC have done in terms of why we're here today, we have partnered with Stella Global to offer financing for all interested parties who wants financing to purchase a new home, whether it is a home or a commercial space. How we met actually is Ms. Stella Global was referred through one of our partners, Horace Watson. He is our product owner at our head office location. He is the one who had actually introduced myself with Tiffany Gray. And since then, myself and Tiffany has met, and we have been doing business as well. And what has happened now is that she invited us today to this event, and that's why we're here. So for persons who are interested in purchasing a home or a commercial space, they can come into CIBC. We will provide guidance as it pertains to how you go about acquiring a home or a commercial space. You would need to come in so we can actually have a sit down, have a conversation. We will look at your income. We'll look at where you are as a bank, because we push relationship banking, so we like to meet customers where they are. And that's something that we will start from there. We'll review, we'll advise them. We ask persons who are first-time home owners, we ask them that, engage an attorney while also engaging your banker. Well, we will assist on the banking side, and your attorney will guide you as it pertains to going through the agreement for sale, going through the surveyor's ID report with you, and ensuring that what you are purchasing as well, it meets certain regulatory requirements and criteria. So for today's event, Tiffany has invited us to present on our partnership. And it's a very lovely event here today. Persons were here presenting on insurance. We came here, we presented as it pertains to how you can go about acquiring properties, how you can go about acquiring a business loan, whether it be through the business or, as I said, property, whether it is personal. So if it's a residential space that you're looking to acquire, we at CIBC are here. We are ready to guide you. We are ready to also refer you to the other partners. And as I say, we are partnering with Stella Global to ensure that we meet you where you are and we help you to achieve your dream of home ownership or that commercial space to house your business. Where we are housed today, Stella Global have a very beautiful property here on display, and I would love to invite persons to come on down, come and have a viewing. It's right across from Wilma's and I would say to persons, just come and view the property. It's very lovely. And as I say, CIBC is ready and waiting to provide you with finance.
We got some fruit juice done at the back there as well. So I know everyone having a great time. I see Mr. Cleon Welch in the building, our insurance agent, and he's going to be talking to us later on. But at this time, let's introduce to you members of the Stella Global Realty JA team, as they are going to tell you why is it that they've chosen to be a part of this wonderful, wonderful brand, Stella Global Realty JA. We're going to kick things off with, let me see who we have here first, Shauna K. Johnson. She's going to introduce herself to you once more and to tell us why is it that she's chosen Stella Global Realty JA. Could we now have a round of applause for Miss Shauna K. Johnson?
Hi, everyone. Once again, my name is Shauna K. Johnson. I am a rookie in the real estate business, of course. I chose Stella Global simply because of the reputation of the company and what it stands for, you know. They're dynamic in the industry, of course. And yeah, I think I can grow with this company. I can build and even, you know, for myself, invest in the real estate industry, of course. All right?
Thank you very much, Shauna K. Johnson. And she now makes way for Kimberly Fisher. Kimberly Fisher, make your way here, girl. Make your way, make some noise for Miss Fisher.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing this morning? Well, afternoon. All right, so my name is Kimberly Fisher. I have a background in operations and business development. I chose Stella Global simply because they are a global company with 13, what should I say? They're in 13 states, right? They have a culture of excellence. Their systems, it's strong. I just absolutely love this company. And I'm sure you will too when you start doing business with us. All right, so enjoy yourselves.
Thank you very much, Kimberly Fisher, the morning lady. We now make way for Kayla Tomlinson. Where is Miss Kayla Tomlinson? Come on, make some noise, Kayla. These ladies are working hard to ensure that you get good properties, you know. You don't have to big them up.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kayla Tomlinson, and if I'm being frank, the reason why I chose Stella was I was on Instagram, really, trying to find a realty group that matches my personality and the vision that I want to, that I have for real estate. And I recognize that she has that. She's very passionate about real estate, and that's what pulled me to Stella. So I'm here to make your real estate goals a reality.
See, I was so correct, right? Yes, man. Well done there, Kayla Tomlinson. We don't make way for the one king with the queens. Let's hear from Mr. Martin Smith. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Martin Smith, and I chose Stella for the same reason. For the same reason Kimberly said, it's a global company. The global reach that they have, that's definitely it. And Tiffany is a one-stop shop. She knows basically everything about the business, you know, the banking, insurance. So she's one of the reasons why I chose it as well. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smith. Wonderful staff there, courtesy of Stella Global Realty JA. Give them a big round of applause once more. Performance and excellence. We know we have the team here to do that just right for you. Anything to own, anything to purchase, anything to sell, this is the one-stop shop. Stella Global Realty JA. And not only for Jamaica, but internationally. So as far as Ghana, Egypt, United States of America in several states, 13 states, and the list goes on. By the time I finish today, Stella can employ me, I think I need to start my real estate course and do my thing, right? But at this time, we're going to invite a very professional gentleman in the field of insurance, Mr. Cleon Walshy, and he's going to talk to us about insurance and all that matters within those areas and more. Ladies and gentlemen, Cleon Walshy. And this gentleman is a public speaker, He can stay here for minutes. So we're going to be timing him. Mr. Walshy, here you go.
I just asked the question, how long do you want me to speak for? But it is awesome today to see an event of this nature because we often spend so much of our lives working for money, but yet we do not spend enough time learning about money. That's ironic, not true? And I am in the money business. I sell money. I sell money a penny on the dollar. And that's what insurance is about. Today I'm here representing Sagicor Life Jamaica, and in the true spirit of Stella Global, I'm here also representing Sagicor Life of the Cayman Islands because I market for both territories here in Jamaica. Now, I partner with banks, I partner with real estate companies, and I partner with people that wants to grow. Now, before I get into the other 50 minutes of my presentation, I'd just like to give a simple breakdown of what financial planning is all about and how real estate comes into it. And the simplest way I can do it is to I'm looking out there and I'm seeing all of you sitting on a chair and you're all stable and grounded because you have a good foundation, 4 legs. However, if one of the legs is supposed to miss, you would not be that stable. If 2 goes missing, then you would have to be an acrobat to stay afloat. Now, what are these 4 legs? And it's called the 4 cornerstone of financial planning. And the first 2 legs on your chair represent the accumulation phase of financial planning. And in Jamaica and globally, that's what most people are concerned about, accumulation. They want the best interest rate. They want the best return. And of course, you want to put accumulation in context because you accumulate for short term and long term. Am I correct? No, the short term is called liquidity. And that is you accumulating access to 6 months worth of your income. And there are 2 reasons why you want to have access to 6 months worth of your income. One is unforeseen, unfortunate event. Melissa taught us that. COVID taught us that. Not because you found yourself unemployed or not getting what you were accustomed to getting from your business, mean that your mortgage go away, your car loan go away, your obligation to your family goes away. It doesn't. So your short-term goal is for emergency. But the next one for short-term saving is for opportunity like this. Do you want to capitalize on a real estate property? What's happening in Melissa, post-Melissa, is that maybe people have to sell out, to move out, to start over. Do you have the resources to capitalize on that situation? That would come from your liquidity. The second part of accumulation is a long term where it's called retirement. Unfortunately, in Jamaica, a big percentage of our people will not be able to retire comfortably. In fact, a lot of persons, even in the financial service sector, there are 8 persons at my office over 65, including 76 and 74. And can I tell you, it's only 14 persons marketing for Sagicor Life Jamaica. and Cayman in Jamaica, but 8 of 14 is over 65. That's a scary statistics. So I might be able to recruit some people and train to sell for Sagicor Cayman. CIBC, any takers? No, that deals with the accumulation phase of financial planning. The second phase of financial planning deals with the protection phase, which deals with the other two back legs. One, disability, and that is you protecting yourself and your ability to earn. Imagine if I ask you, if there was a machine, like you know the money counter, right? Everybody know the bank money counter. By the way, how many minutes gone? 10? Suppose you had a machine similar to the money counter, and all you need to do is go home, plug it in every month, and it magically gives you what you're getting for your monthly income now. Would you protect that machine? Yes, no? I would try to get 2 or 3 of them. You'd protect it. No, suppose I ask the other question. What does that machine represent in your life? What would you say to me? Any takers? Flex giving away money for right answer. Did I mention that? $1,000 for every. That machine is really you. Because you're earning now mostly because you trade your time and your skill for money. And if you want more money, you put in more time or you upgrade your skill set. Am I correct? Can you imagine if you were placed in an unforeseen situation where you're not physically able to trade your time and your skill set? Would you still be able to get money? No, for most people, you don't. And therefore, is there a replacement for that very important resource, time and skill set? Because if you're down, it doesn't mean that your obligations goes away. So there must be something to say, if I can't work, then this lump sum would come in to replace the income that I'm able to get from trading my time, including real estate itself. And therefore, you protecting your earning potential is one key element of financial planning. The second part is that most of us are taking care of others. So it extends from you to who do I take care of with my resources? It may be your family depending on you. So that deals with family protection. Who else do I protect? Maybe I protect my business because I earn from my business. Is there a replacement cost if my business should go under? And 10 years ago, I went to the $1 Million Round Table. And the gentleman asked one profound question. He said that if you're earning, say, 10 million per year, and if you increase by 1%, would you shut down your office and go and celebrate for the entire week? Would you do that for 1% increase in your business or your income? Obviously not. No, on the reverse, if your business should decline by 1%, would you have to close the door? And I'll ask even Tiffany that. If your business income declined by 1%, would you have to close your business? So would you have to send home 2 of the 4 persons you brought up? No. So in essence, you're saying a 1% increase in revenue in your business or a 1% decline in your business income is insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Then suppose I can show you how you can use that insignificant 1% to ensure that your business live on forever. Would you be interested? But that's basically what I do for business persons with Keyman Insurance, buy-sell agreement, life insurance. Now, I also do it for individuals to protect your family, to protect your real estate, and to protect anything. It's penny, literally, on the dollar. But if you don't know, you just don't know. And that's why I'm here today, to share with you. My 20 minutes, sir. Any question? So, all right, guys, thank you for your time. I will be available in the room for any discussion that you want. Flex, over to you.
All right, so let's give it up again for Mr. Cleon Welchie. Yeah, man, wonderful job all the time. Where's a member from Lone Smart?
My name is Cleon Waltrey, and I am a financial advisor with Sagicor Life Jamaica and Sagicor Life of the Cayman Islands. I believe today's event was really amazing because for persons to come together from different sectors, different background, to talk about one of the common factor that link all of us, which is money. Whether it is through real estate, whether it is through insurance, whether it is through banking, it all comes together as one. It's really about money and how do we get the best out of our income. There is no direct relation with Sagicor and Stella Global. I was invited here this afternoon in a personal capacity as a financial advisor to speak about insurance as it relates to mortgage and also as it relates to banking. That's a very interesting question and one that we often have to deal with. Why do we put money into insurance? And insurance is really plan B. If plan A does not work out, what do you fall on? And once persons understand that it is not just about insurance, but it is about financial planning at its best. It's about accumulation, it's about protection, it's about distribution. So really the word insurance kind of limit an advisor's role in terms of what they do for their clients. Well, Sagicor provide several different forms of insurance. One deals with accumulation of your income, that is your savings, whether it is short-term, medium, or long-term. We also deal with protection, whether we're dealing with critical illness protection or we're dealing with life insurance. And in the purpose of life insurance, it is not just limited for an individual in their personal capacity, but how do you protect a business using insurance? How do you protect your home using life insurance? So debt cancellation, as a matter of fact, as the bank would use credit to life, we will use life insurance to cancel your loan. But I would say it's very important that persons understand that when you go to your accountant, there's a cost. When you go to your doctor, there's a cost. When you go to your lawyer, there's a cost. You having a conversation with your financial advisor comes at no material cost to you apart from your time. I would say to anyone out there that spend 20 to 40 years working for money, you owe it to yourself to sit down with an advisor and learn about this money business. It can make the difference whether you retire as a pauper or you retire as you dream of when you were young. For most individuals, your greatest asset is your time. And for persons working, they would have spent 15 to 20, 25 years going to school to learn a skill so that they can utilize skill to work for money in order to accomplish the things that they set out to do. You do that for 20, 30, 40 years. It is very important that you learn as much as you can about this money, how to utilize it, how to maximize it, so it benefits you in the long run.
All right, as we await Lone Smart representative, is there any question for Mr. Welchie? Any question? Anyone? Apart from him not giving away the monies he said he is giving away. No questions to Mr. Welchie. Are you having a great time so far? Need more food? Need more food? What can I assist you with? Anything? All right, you got some knowledge, you got some information, and we await the members from Loan Smart, Mr. L, and they're a loan agency who's doing well in the market. And she wants to tell you how is it that you can acquire a loan and what loan package they offer. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Loan Smart, Mr. L.
Hi, great afternoon. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Sir Flex. All right, so of course, as you would have introduced me, I am Ms. Tyrell, and of course, I'm the regional manager at Loan Smart. So we do offer a wide range of loans. So we offer from payday loans, back to school loans, fish fry, if it is that you're having a fish fry, just about anything, right? I do know persons may have a negative mindset as regards to loans. And I don't want persons to do that because, I want to tell you that most of our millionaires, they don't spend their own money. They actually take loans. It's really loans that they take and invest in their businesses. So it's really how you treat with the loan that you take and how you invest it, whatever it is that you invest it in, and able to pay back that loan. Right? Our loan is really tailored to suit our customers' needs. Persons may ask, what's the interest rate? And we often tell you, which is true, that it's tailored to suit our customers' needs. One of the things that we often would ask is, we'd ask how much you're able to pay back comfortably. And so we do have good relationship with our clients as we want to meet you where you are to get you to where you need to be. Right? So again, we offer business loans. Was that a question? Right, property loans, vehicle loans, if it is that you want to take out a vehicle, whether it is that you have part of the money, or if it is that you don't have any money at all, but it is that you identify a vehicle that you want and you're able to come in, we're able to check the credibility of the vehicle that you're purchasing. Then of course, as it is right now, we have a promotion going on right now as well, and this promotion runs from now until the 31st of January, whereas persons are able to get anywhere between 10 to 200,000, not that you can't get more, but that's the amount that we're offering with this promotion, unsecured. I do know that there are persons who would have been even impacted by Hurricane Melissa recently. So of course we do have loans that we're offering for that as well. And so you can come in. We have over 22 branches. And so yes, we have over 22 branches. Within the Kingston area, we have branches at Crossroad, that's 12 Union Square, 52 Duke Street, and 6 Agla Park Road. However, we have branches all the way at Savlamar, Negril, and Nutter Bay, that is our newest branch. We have branches, Sentence Bay. We have branches. All right. I know I would have given some of you business cards. So for persons who would not have gotten a business card, we can give you the business card so that we can connect. You're able to call. We can talk with you some more. I am here as well. If it is that you have any questions, I'm happy to answer your questions as well. All right. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rell. And before Mr. Rell goes back to the desk or to the chair, wherever to get all those questions that you may want to ask her, we're not interested in the vehicle thing today, though, Mr. Rell. When you talk about the vehicle thing, me I say, no, a house I want, a properties I want. You know, the vehicle thing can stay because that will depreciate. But the house and the properties, they will appreciate. And that's what I'm thinking about right now as I speak here. So think about my appreciation. You have a question for me or Mr. Rell? Okay, because I ain't got no money to give.
Ask the question again, please.
What if a person is short on their down payment?
If they are short on their down payment? All right, I mean, things do happen from time to time, and so it's not about, the issue is not of you being short on your down payment, but will you come in? What are the plans that you have put in place so that you can come in and pay that off?
And how does that go hand in hand with the lender?
I mean, we do have persons that would come in and we work with them. We are not hard and fast, and we know that it's not one size that fits all. We know that everyone has different situation, and so we're not that hard. So you can come in and speak with us. we would have had cases like that before. And we have persons who we maybe have to waive some of the fees or whatever the case may be. So we would have had that before.
Plus, one thing, what are the requirements?
All right, so the requirements, all you need, 2 passport-size pictures, your ID, TRN. That's it for telephone references. So it's nothing too hard. We're not asking you for a bank statement. We're not asking you for a JP. We're not asking you for a pastor. We're not asking you for anything like that.
So in other words, no collateral, no guarantor. No collaterals, no guarantor, is that what you're saying here?
That's correct.
All right, there you go, Mr. Rel from Lone Smart. Any other question, Miss Gray? Any questions? All right, so the floor is open for Mr. Rel from Lone Smart. Any questions, you may ask Mr. Rel. So like the case with the gentleman there from CIBC. What's your name again, sir? You have a question for Mr. Rel. Davian. Davian has a question for Mr. Rel. From a big bank to a loan agency.
So yes, we are actually registered. So.
What do you report?
Chances are that we may not.
They run the big risk. Hoping you pay back. All right, Mr. Any other question for Mr. Rel? I mean, she'll be here until about 6 o'clock, so I mean. So no need to worry, our shift ends at 6. So, but if you got any question, you can ask Mr. Rel now. So speak now or forever hold your peace. One more, Mr. Rel?
Yes, what is the maximum? All right, so we will lend from $10 to $1 million. Not that you can't get more, but that's the threshold. $10 to $1 million.
As she said, it could pass $1 million. You may want $2 million, you get $2 million. But that's an in-house discussion. All right? Yeah, Mr. Rel. Any other question for Mr. Rel? As she departs from this area and have a seat somewhere and take all your questions. All right, so some people don't want to talk them business, Mr. Rel. Yeah, they want to go private. So sit at a private corner, and they'll come right around to you.
All right, my name is Mrs. Terrell, and of course, I'm the regional manager at Loan Smart. Loan Smart is a financial institution. We actually cater to the wider community. We definitely look out for persons who you would say it's not so easy to access a loan at other financial institutions. And so these are the people that we mostly cater to. To be honest, there is no set business that we actually cater for. We cater to everyone. So from the vendor to someone who might be in a sophisticated business, whatever that business may be, whether it be you have a bar, you have a restaurant, you are a barber, if it is that you have another financial business, whatever it is that you do, we cater to you. All right, so if it is that you are seeking to purchase a property, you don't have the money, then Loan Smart is definitely the place for you. Because of course we do cater to persons who are looking to purchase homes, who are looking to purchase a land, whatever it is that you're looking to purchase, we do cater to you as well. All you need to do is to come in and to speak with one of our loan officers and to apply for that loan. Of course, the requirements is really just 2 passport-size pictures, your ID, TRN, and of course 4 telephone references. We have over 22 branches. Our head office is in Portmore, that's Bayside, upstairs Ken's Wildflower. We have offices, we have 3 locations in Kingston, that's at Crossroad, 12 Union Square, 6 Agna Park Road, 52 Duke Street. We have offices all the way in Ocherios, St. Anne's Bay, Morant Bay, Black River, Savlamar, Negril, just to name a few. Of course, we do have our social media platforms where persons can go ahead and locate us. It's Loan Smart Cash, and that is on Instagram, TikTok. Our website is Loan Smart Cash, right? So all our social media platforms, you're able to locate us on our platforms. I mean, what I saw here today is very good because, of course, you do have persons who are it's not that they don't want to make better of themselves, but of course they are lacking information. And it said that lack of knowledge caused the people to perish. So persons may want to acquire, whether it be a property, and they really don't know the requirements. They don't know where they can go. You know, we would have even the gentleman from CIBC, he came and he spoke, and then persons are now able to know things that are available out there that they can partake of, the opportunities that they can grab onto in order to own a home, in order to own, and doesn't even have to be just a home, whether it be a home, whether it be a vehicle, whether it be to start up a business. They're able to be edified and get that information to start their journey. You should come to LoanSmart for a loan. Why? Because at LoanSmart, we make it simple and easy for you. We're not asking you for a job letter. We're not asking you for we're not asking you for a payslip. We're not telling you that you need to get a JP, a passport. It's as easy as 2 passport size pictures, your ID, TRN, 4 telephone references. Cannot get easier than that. And our processing is very fast. I mean, we do offer same-day loan as well. So, of course, LoanSmart is the place for you to come and do business.
All right, so there you go, Mr. We're going to invite Ms. Tiffany Gray back on the microphone. She may have some biting news or some interesting stuff to relate to you just now. Remember, this is Sip and See, and this is the first staging of many to come.
Thank you, Mr. Surflex. So I know we have sipped, we've gotten educated. I want to invite you guys, not all at once, few at a time. Our lovely team will take you upstairs so you can see some of our listings that we have exclusively listed. And then on the TV screen, we're going to show some listings there as well, residential. And if you guys have questions for me, this is the time we could do one-on-one, about 5 minutes, before we bring someone else up, okay? The next person will be an accountant to get you guys books in order to be able to purchase with the banks. So off to the team.
Thank you very much, Ms. Gray. So off now with the team, as you've just sipped, as Tiffany just mentioned, and now you're going to see what's next. All right, so Team Stella Global Realty, take it away. Mr. DJ.
From yard to abroad, Stella said the bar, luxury homes and high-rise stars, residential, commercial too. From the island breeze to ocean blue, diaspora rise, invest and grow. Build your dream, let the blessings flow. Stella Global.
Annual audits on our those compliance matters up to the Jamaica Stock Exchange are being held. Right now, I'm focusing a lot of my time in building my accountancy practice, which is mainly targeted at the small to medium enterprises. So businesses like Tiffany's real estate agency reached out to me, and we are most honored to help her set up her accounting, record keeping, her financial reporting, her compliance, because one of the things you need to do to grow is to make sure you have a solid accounting team, accounting records. And you guys know from CIBC that you won't give $1 of loan or funding without financial statements, and those financial statements have to make absolute sense. And also, there are the compliance side, like the TCCs, letters of good standing with the company's office, and all of those things. We offer those compliance support for all of our clients. So right now on books we have over 150 clients that we are supporting in terms of their daily record keeping, bookkeeping, financial reporting, payroll services, GCT services, annual tax filings, creating of bank accounts, application for loans, all that support that, when a small business goes into a financial institution, all of those compliance checklists that you guys want, we offer that support for our clients. The other thing is that, we just went through a huge pandemic, pandemic plus a disaster, and the country has just announced a $6 billion recovery, $6 billion US recovery program. And I went to seminar put on by the GMME team and the DBJ team this week, and the president was talking about rebuilding and making funds available through the financial institutions. A lot of DBJ funds are going to be coming out, so for the business owners in the room, just pay a little bit of attention to that. And you don't go straight to DBJ for these applications, you go through the various banks. But there's a lot of money that will be floating in the economy to support your small business development and growth. So we are also prepared to help guide, talk to you about how you can access some of these funds that can help to grow your business. We also do business consulting or coaching, because what we realize is that sometimes our clients are operating within a range, and sometimes we're just not seeing the vision. We have a meeting with our clients and we realize that they can be, take their 1 million in annual revenue to 10 billion, right? So one of the things is that we offer coaching and guidance in terms of how to grow your business. So we talk about strategy and even like day-to-day support. Lisa is here today and she offers a class every Saturday for our team, and we're extending it to all of our clients. If you want to learn about QuickBooks or just be compliant with your accounting team for your companies, what do I need to do? I'm a small business owner and I want to make sure I have my accounting records. We have a small class every Saturday at our offices at Dumfries and Holborn Road, Cardiff, Kingston, and we offer coaching, teaching, training, and just about how to keep your accounting records in place. Because we don't want to come into your business and you don't have anything. We at least want to know that you're doing some amount of record keeping. We encourage all small businesses to be compliant, be ready for that big contract. And as I said, there is a lot of money that is coming out into the public domain, and you have to be compliant in order to access those funds. The banks will be the vehicle through which these funds will come into the market, and you just try to remember this. Every time there's a major pandemic or a disaster, it is followed by a massive growth in the economy. And I don't know how many of you would remember the Great Depression of the 40s. What followed the Great Depression? Phenomenal growth in the world economy. Prior to the World Depression, the global economy was something like $1 trillion. Prior to the 1940s depression. After that, the American economy alone grew to over $300 trillion. Yes, right. So this rebuilding is what drives the economy. And most of you will know that the strength of our economy is the strength of our SMEs, the strength of our economic activity. And we want to ensure that the SMEs that we meet on a daily basis are always ready for the opportunities that are coming. Be compliant, have your record keeping. If you don't have anything in place, you're not sure, call us. We have business cards that we can reach us by. Let us help to get you compliant and ready to access your loans. Every single year, I hear the economy closing with monies that were allocated for development that goes back into the consolidated fund. Anybody know that? Yeah. Every single year, funds are allocated for special purposes, but a lot of businesses are just not ready. They are not compliant. They don't have a TCC. A TCC is a tax compliance certificate. They don't have a PPC, which is a public procurement certificate. Without a PPC, you can't apply for any government contracts over something like $6 million. So if you want a contract to fix one culvert or one road, you have to make sure that you're registered with the public procurement website, and make sure that you have all of your compliance documents. And it no matter if you're a one-man band, you could be a one-man contractor. You need to have your PPC, your bank statements, your legal accounting records in place. Because if it's a car you're going by, the bank will ask you for your financial statements. they may ask you for those compliance records. So, if you want to get your business compliant, if you want to know if you're making money, if you want to know if there's room for growth, you can start talking to us, not just the bank. All right, thank you very much for having me today, and I look forward to talking to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the talk there. You all learned something, right? Yes, ma'am. Wonderful job there, sir. We appreciate the time out that you've taken to be here with us this evening. One more time, big it up, big it up, big it up, big it up. At this time, we're going to introduce ourselves because here at Stella Global, we're one family. We like to keep our clients close to us as we guide you with any single real estate problem or matters you may have, whether it is selling, buying, you name it. One-stop shop, as Miss Shauna said earlier. All right, one-stop shop. Who said it? Who said it? Anna Shauna? You see how we make everybody a work now? Yeah, man, that's what I want to see at Stella Global Realty. That's what I want. So at this time, we're going to have everyone introducing themselves, you know, trying to know each other, trying to get to, you know, a little bit familiar with what's happening here on the ground. And how is it that you know about what's happening here today? So who we're starting out with? Where we're starting? Individually? Hello? This lady here from BCIC, introduce yourself to us. And how is it that you know about what we're doing here today at SIP and C?
Statements and financial and TCC, thank you very much, and what I need to do to start a business and to let the business grow to what I have. And also the banking information that from CIBC, I also learned a lot from them. As you can see, I had a lot of discussion with the manager from CIBC. And I mean, this will help me a lot to grow my small business that I have, and thank you very much for being in attendance.
All right, thank you. Remember to leave your review on Google.
Okay, I will.
Today, all right?
Okay, I will.
All right, you can follow the pages.
Hi, great afternoon, everyone. So I'm Ms. Terrell from Loan Smart, and of course, I would have learned of SIP and C by Sir Patricia himself. And of course, we are here to represent.
All right, Mr. Terrell. And next to Mr. Terrell? You can't be shy, I work with Loan Smart. We have to talk to a lot of customers, you know.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miss Sams. I was learned about SIP and C through Mr. Patterson as well, as I accompany Ms. Terrell here as we represent for Loan Smart. It was a wonderful evening, or should I say afternoon, learning so much where real estate is concerning, you know, the criterias, such forth, learning from early on the manager from CIBC, as well as the lovely gentleman that just spoke to us. I get some insights of some in and out because I also venture into a small business that most persons don't really know. It's a restaurant, but however, based on things that he has said, I am learning to look into a lot of stuff that I would need to know. So it was a real nice evening.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sams. And Ms. Sams, let me tell you something. It's when you want to move that restaurant space to another space, you're at the right place. Stella Global Realty JA will move you into any space anywhere across Jamaica and even in America and Egypt.
That's right.
Wherever you want to go, we're traveling globally with you. All right, so let's now go over onto this table. Let's move it that side. Right there, just introduce yourself to us. And
Hi everyone, my name is Simone Morgan Lindo and I'm a journalist at the Gleaner Company. I was invited by Flex.
all right. All right, thank you very much.
Hi, I am Dr. Carolyn Thomas Boyd, neighbor to Tiffany.
All right, and how are you enjoying SIP and C so far?
It's been good. Learning a lot. It's been good.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Carol Blake. and I was invited by Million Dollar Voice because I'm really interested in the real estate and a place for as home for my small business that I know will become a big business. I've set up the one-on-one with Stella, so hopefully things will get better.
I'm shy. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Katie Ann. I invited myself here, having seen Tiffany on CVM at Sunrise. So, yeah, basically what she said seemed to align with and resonate with where I want to go. So, I've made an appointment. I'm here, I've sipped, I've seen. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much as well.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Ricardo Stewart. I'm a tech. I'm an entertainer, also a fashion designer. I make bags, sandals, you know what I mean? Do a bit of masonry, a bit of carpentry, a bit of welding, a bit of food science, you know what I mean? And I'm here, I saw it on Ron Musset show in the morning on TikTok. Yeah, so I like the idea and thing because I always want to be in the real estate kind of development thing, always from I was a kid. Because I used to work with my granddad. So he like do a bit of, what would you say? Oh yeah? He also do carpentry too, like various skills, you know what I mean? But then after that, sometime after, say maybe in 2014 or something like that, he wanted to create his own house, you know what I mean? So at 15 years of age, I was the one who designed it for him, like draw the plan for him and thing, you know what I mean? So from that day until now, I'm still in it, forward. So I'm saying it's a pleasure to be here and thing. And Miss Stephanie, it's an honor. What you're doing is international, keep on changing lives, you know what I mean? Stella Global, upscale, high-end, top shelf. Respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, introduction here. As he introduced himself, he said he heard it on the Ron Mushet show.
Hi, my name is Carol Dean Williams, and I am the Business Development Manager at Wildman Accounting and Business Services. We were invited by the lovely Miss Gray, and I know we're late, but of course, whatever it is that we can get, as in the knowledge, the information that we can get, we welcome it. And of course, we stand by her in all of her future endeavors, of course.
Thank you very much. And next we have lady sipping away there.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lisa Ray. That's Ray like Ray and Neville. I am the accounting and finance manager at Wyman Accounting, where I am solely in charge of doing the operations, the QuickBooks training, all the communications with the client, directly training, all that good stuff. That will be me. Of course, we have a knowledgeable team of around 40 persons, so you'll be in good hands. I'm loving the turnout here, Tiffany, and we will be at more. Thank you.
Check. Check. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, you heard from me already, but I just wanted to use this second opportunity to speak to congratulate Tiffany. Tiffany sat with me one night at my office, and when she spoke about her vision, immediately what I started to imagine is us joining together, partnering together to do more projects and working to support each other. Congratulations, Tiffany. And sisters, big up on yourself. We stand by here to work with you. All right, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Sophie Phillips, small business owner. You could follow TikTok, Sophie Couture. And while I'm in accounted, I introduced Miss Gray right here, lovely Tiffany Gray. Never regret introducing, making that introduction. And I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Cause his face to shine upon you.
I'm here. This is Cleon Walcher from Sagicor, Jamaica and Cayman. And for the correct name spelling that, my friend messing up every time, it's Walchie. And yeah, Flex and I go back, way back, way back. Him call me a different name every time I'm introduced. Don't worry. But this is an awesome event. It is world class, and the people that I've been meeting here is world class. And I believe that we should all applaud Tiffany for putting like-minded persons in a similar room, because great things can come from this. If it doesn't have to be perfect to start, Tiffany, but it has to start to be perfect. So congratulations. I'm looking forward to perfection soon.
David White here again from CIBC. I'm the business banking manager at our King Street branch. I'm going to use this opportunity to congratulate Tiffany and her team, and also thanking Tiffany for allowing me and my team, branch manager, had to leave earlier to actually participate in this event. I'm wishing you and team all the best and looking forward to participate in future events. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. CIBC. Likes and everything going with this wonderful company who is about to change many lives, including mine. I want to own so many properties in every different parish. I want to have something going. And only Stella Global Realty can do that for me. I pronounce it. One more thing.
So I'm Tiffany Gray with Stella Global Realty. I'm the broker and founder of Stella Global. We're licensed in 13 states and, of course, JA. Soon to come, Egypt and Ghana. Yay! Stella Global is pretty much a company. We're not just a brokerage, right? We're not just a brokerage. We are here to build legacy. So it's not just about selling properties or renting properties. It's about helping you build wealth through real estate. So the reason to being here today, we have a special event called Sip and See, and we're here to educate the community because knowledge is power, and a lot of people don't share that knowledge, but we're here to share that knowledge so we could continue building legacy within our community. I'm very passionate. I've started real estate from the young age of 19, and I started off by, believe it or not, I started off by selling Kirby vacuum cleaners and going to all these big homes. And one day it just hit me like I'm on the wrong side of this. We too, as people that looks like me, need to own, need to build. And so that's what started off. And as a young girl, I always dream of, I see the homeless and one day I want to be able to house the homeless. But maybe I can't do that. But what I can do is educate so each one could purchase their own home and build wealth through real estate. Well, you missed a great lineup. We had lenders here, we had insurance agents, accountants, everyone that's here to help you build your legacy on this journey was here today. But rest assured, we will have more. So it's more to come. This one was free of charge. The others, we may charge a little bit just to make sure that the people that do RSVP attend. So we'll have all of our seats occupied. But we're here. We're not going anywhere. You can always set up consultation with myself or the team. We're here to serve you. So you can find us all over globally, right? But let's start off with social media because we know everyone is on social media. So all of our social media handle is Stella Global Realty JA, and that's on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, right? We're located locally in Kingston on 11 and a half Colony Avenue. You can also reach us via phone, 876-671-7379, or email us, info@StellaGlobalRealtyJA. We're here to serve you. Do not hesitate. And let me repeat the phone number just in case, 876-671-7379. Email, info@StellaGlobalRealtyJA. com. So we partner up with all the professionals. So we're not only partner with CIBC, we partner with all the lenders, JN, JMB, DBJ. We're here to serve you. So each client is different, and not every bank fit each client. So our job, we're a one-stop center, is to have a consultation with you and see who you best align with that you will get approved with so you could be successful, right? So this is for everyone. So don't be afraid. Together, we will achieve more. So this is for everyone, our first-time home buyer, our small business owners, our entrepreneurs, anyone that's trying to build wealth through real estate, we are here. And remember, rent is not just an expense. It is a burden, and that's not building your legacy. It's not building your wealth. It's time to own. Why should everyone else enjoy ownership when we too can achieve the dream?
For everyone to engage, interact with Instagram, like, share, go on.
Thank you very much, sir. Spokesman, new spokesman for Stella Global Realty. We appreciate him, man. We appreciate him, bro.
It's where the world is now, yeah?
Where the world is. So true. Social media is the way forward. All right, so I want to have all the members of Stella Global joining me right now. And could you cue that Stella Global song for me, please? The members of the Stella Global team. Yes. All right, we have with us the full team will be with us right now. In case you're just joining us and you've missed the names, we have Shauna K. Johnson. Yeah, Shauna K. Johnson, Kimberly Fisher. We have Mr. Martin Smith. We have Kayla Tomlinson, Sandra Young, and we're saving the best for last. The captain of the ship, Tiffany Gray, CEO and founder of Stella Global Realty Jamaica. And of course, myself. So yes, it's a wonderful team and I'm really loving the vibe. And this is just one of many sip and see. You've got so many more to come, so many workshops, so many real estate functions, things to just educate you so you can get further knowledge in this wonderful industry. I want to say a big thank you for my friend from BCIC, Ms. Campbell, who just made it possible. Last minute invitation and she's here. And for a few persons who didn't get to make it, they have registered, but other circumstances may have prevented them from coming. We still want to, say thank you for reaching out. And for the other events to come, we're going to see you participating with us. Any final words from the members, from Ms. Tiffany Gray?
Well, I just want to thank each one of you guys for attending, and I hope it was everything that you expected. Good food, good sipping, great educational, great speakers to help you on your journey. Remember, together we achieve more. We build a legacy, guys. And don't forget to write us a review on Google about your experience. And until next time,
Hold on. You know that is, hold on, DJ. You know that's Tiffany big punchline, right? If you listen to Tiffany, all her video clips all over social media, you'll get that to the do. And I tell you, so she works it real well. Now, while wrapping up, the DJ is playing the theme song for Stella Global Realty. Step into your legacy. That's the slogan, right? Yeah. Step into your legacy. And I'm going to step in mine now. So Mr. DJ, play this song. We're going to do the Step Into Your Legacy dance, courtesy of Stella Global. You want to see them dancing this song? Yeah, man. Here we go. Stella Global, come on. Look at the Stella Global dancers. Yes. Feel free to still stick around and see whatever else is there for you to see. Speak with Tiffany and members of the Stella Global team. We still have CIBC in the house. We still got Lone Smart and everyone who wants to interact. You have the accountant is still here. So feel free to just get all the information you need before you go. Pick up the DJ, Maestro himself, $1 million voice. Pick up the DJ, no man. Pelpa Time TV, the winner. Want to pick up in-house media. Want to pick up E+, Business Day, everybody who've made this possible. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the F, the L, the E to the X to the X. Do have yourself a wonderful day. Whatever you do, keep it Stella Global Realty.
This one is a big one. I like this one. Sure. AKA Stella Global. Alright, everybody, we just want to get up off of the city to make a party and rock to that one and the ball.
To the coast of Ocherios go, luxury suit and ocean breeze. Every property tell a story untold in a Kingston, Mandeville, Negril town. Modern bill where success come round. From Florida shine to Atlanta views. Stella Global, them make dreams come true. Yeah, real estate be heart, you know. From yard to abroad, Stella City Bar, luxury homes and high-rise stars, residential, commercial too.
Boom! Pelpa Time production. Big up to all of my viewers all over the world. You don't know. Big up to all who lock into Pelpa Time TV over the years. You don't know. Link with and you get your music video shoot, direct and edit. Your wedding, your funeral, party, stage show, photo shoot, you name it. So just check the information on the screen and lock in to Pelpa Time TV production. Big up on yourself.
Pelpa TV!
Pelpa Time! Pelpa Time! Room! Pelpa Time production.
Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time production. Pelpa TV.
For Pelpa Time.
It's a Pelpa Time, you know it's that time.
Pelpa Time TV.
I'm governor representing of Pelpa Time, you know.
Pelpa Time, you know what the thing tough?
I when I say Pelpa Time, I'm more like more.
Can't mix up Pelpa Time thing with no coffee.
Yeah, man, a Pelpa Time, and I represent for you. See, with Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time right now.
Oh, Pelpa Time, I want to them.
Pelpa Time TV. Pelpa Time. Down for Pelpa Time Productions.
Pelpa Time Production. It does
Represent for Pelpa TV.
Pelpa Time TV.
Pelpa Time.
Yeah, let them get the belt on time, you know.
It's all about Pelpa Time. Keep it locked.
Come represent for Pelpa, be a badness.
Pelpa TV, our TV. It's Pelpa Time TV. Cross.
Pelpa Time protection.